In this video, I'm going to show you the RAKK Storage Stand, spelled R-A-K-K, by Feedback Sports, which allows for freestanding storage of your bike, which is really important for us because we've got a lot of bikes in our garage, and I like to stand them up in the middle of the garage. So for years, we've relied on the Scorpion Stand. The Scorpion Stand has a piece that goes through the hollow part of your crank spindle, and it works great. Like, the bike is super stable. However, some of my newer bikes that I've gotten do not have a hollow crank spindle, and so it wouldn't work. And so I've got the RAKK XL and the regular version. I'm going to show both of those to you in this video. So this is the XL version, which is designed for mountain bikes to include plus bikes and fat bikes. So if you wanted to run a plus or fat bike, you would simply take out these spacers here, and it's just a plastic piece that slides out. For regular mountain bikes, I would say probably a 2.2 tire and larger is going to work fine. So the way this works is just got a little spring-loaded arm here that puts some tension on the tire and holds it into place. What's also nice about the XL version is you can move these spacers inside. So you would just undo this bolt, and then you would move some of these spacers inside to widen this, so you can really customize it for your tire. Now, this will not work for a gravel bike or road bike. You need the regular version, but the XL version, as I mentioned, works for pretty much all types of mountain bikes. You've also got these brackets so you can attach the stand to another stand, and you can just make a whole system of these. Loading the bike is really easy. All you do is just push the back tire against the arm, and I put my foot on it to hold it into place, and then that's it. And the bike is really stable. I mean, if you bumped it, it's not going to go anywhere. It's moving around on the grass. On a cement garage floor, the bike is super stable. I mean, I bumped into it and it has not fallen over at all. It's probably not quite as stable as the Scorpion Stand, but just like the Scorpion Stand, it's nice that you can, just pedal backwards to lube your chain, which is what I do before most of my rides. I just hold my chain lube above the chain and spin the pedal backwards. Now, this is the regular one, so the non-XL, and this is fine for most mountain bikes. This one is a bit more stable for a regular mountain bike because this channel here is more narrow and it grips the whole tire. But you can see this little ridge here, kind of like a bike rack for your car, where the groove kind of angles down so you can put a road bike or gravel bike or a mountain bike. Again, I find this a bit more stable, so I would say if you're just doing a regular mountain bike, I would say this is probably the way to go, especially if you also want to put a road bike or gravel bike. All right, so we'll load this bike. Again, I put my foot down on the stand, and it's a bit more secure. So you can see where that channel grips the whole tire, whereas the XL version, the tire is gripped by the plastic pieces, and so the bike will rock around a bit more. It's still stable. I mean, it's no problem in the garage, but just wanted to point that out. I'll show you how it works with a gravel bike. Same thing. Also very stable. This is what they look like when they're connected together, so you could daisy chain as many of these as you wanted to. What's also nice when they're connected is they don't move around as much, so where I had to put my foot on the side to get the bike in and out, you're less likely to need to do that when they're connected together. So yeah, really nice option for storing your bikes, especially if they have a non-hollow spindle like this particular mountain bike. I also want to mention that you can fold this arm down. There's a little spring-loaded pin inside here, so if you push that in, you can fold that all the way down in case you need to transport it. And then to raise it back up, you also have to push in that spring-loaded pin. So that's my quick review of the RAKK Storage Stand by Feedback Sports. A really nice option now that I'm getting these bikes that don't have a hollow crank spindle. So have you used one? Let me know what you think. Any questions or comments? Drop those below. Thanks for watching.